Well, I don't know about you guys, but it is middle of March and we're getting into what I affectionately call the teasing season. For those of you who don't know, the teasing season here in Utah is when we feel like we're getting into spring, like today it's 60 degrees, and then we'll have freezing temperatures at night, or at least flirting with freezing temperatures at night, and in some cases we'll have snow on the horizon. So 60 degrees today. We have rain forecasted within the next week or so, and I don't know if you can tell behind me, but the putting green is waking up really well on its own before anything else, and I'm just getting really anxious and antsy to just get started this year. So I'm gonna kick this into gear and get started on it. I'll tell you why in a second. Here we go. So the putting green has come a long way since I started that project last year. It didn't even exist this time last year, and we've got a good start, but there's a lot of work to do, and I've had some issues with this, and I've kind of explained that before, but I want to give you a closer peek at what I'm dealing with at the start of this year. Now, there are a couple of weeds here and there, which is really not a big deal. I can take care of those, they'll be fine, and I can move on. But really the biggest issue is going to be repairing the damage done by the cats. So there are a couple areas still that didn't quite fill in around the green area, and the cats have found the sand to be a nice litter area for them. And so all winter, while I haven't been able to really push the growth and fill in the grass, I've been having to deal with the cats taking advantage of having an extra litter box in the yard. So before I get started on spraying my fertilizer and my products out today, I'm gonna clean up their mess and just kind of smooth out the area, pack it in a little bit. I am gonna have to bring in a little bit more sand here. I wanted to do that anyway because I want to keep smoothing things out here and making a nice surface. So the plan today is obviously gonna clean up the cat mess and just kind of fix that the best I can for now, and then I'm gonna hit this with Green Punch and I'm gonna hit it with Humic 12, all in the same tank, so it'll be one quick spray. This is only 500 square feet. It'll just take a couple minutes to spray out the tank, and then I'll pull the hose out, water it in really quick, and then show you guys what it's looking like a few days from now. All right, 1 week later and we are looking significantly greener, and I want to just kind of go through what I've been doing over the last week and what my plans are going forward, especially in regards to taming these stupid cats. You'll notice that I used the Greensmaster to mow that. I did that for two reasons. Biggest reason is, even though I have the John Deere back and it's sharp and it's ready to go for the most part, it's leaking fuel, and I didn't want to risk fuel leaking out on the grass. We know what would happen if that were the case. And the Greensmaster was still set for a 1/4 inch on the height of cut, so I figured not a big deal, bring it out here, get it done, and I got it done. And I've mowed it about every other day since, so it's been mowed twice now since that first application. And I've also hit it with an application of spoon juice, so a little bit more extra as far as humic, a teensy bit of nitrogen, and some sea kelp to help push the roots. So going forward, gonna stick with that mowing schedule about every other day or so. It takes me about 10 minutes to double cut this, so it's not a big deal as far as mowing goes. Gonna feed it again in the next few days or so. Gonna go back to the green pop, really push the nitrogen and the phosphorus. Really wanna start pushing root growth here. Wanna start thickening this up the more I mow it and the more I feed it. I've been hand watering it with the hose or using the hose end sprinkler. We're about here. We're about ready to go. We're about back in business. And now for the cat situation. I'm thinking the only way I can really keep them out of here is to build a sort of like enclosed, maybe like a small chicken wire cage that kind of surrounds this and keeps them out of there. Maybe even a couple other little ones around the green. I don't really know. I can't sit out here all day and babysit it, so I think that's the best idea I have at this time. I've tried deterring them with I think it was like a cayenne pepper flakes or something like that. That didn't really work. There is another product I just remembered that I want to try. I'm gonna try it before I tell you if it works or not. But that's the plan going forward to get the cats out of here. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. I'm excited. We're here, spring is here. I'm gonna be starting on the rest of the yard in the next videos, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of the putting green throughout the course of the whole season. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and follow along and keep up with me and see what's going on. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for this one. Train's coming. I'll see you next time.